Hey everybody, like I said before, we're about done grading with the bulldozer up there on that pipe dream project. It's time for a road grader. We've got this old as heck road grader here. I've never seen it run, but I've heard it can. So I'm about to start piecing it together and see if I can get that thing going, take it up to the mountain and try to work on that road with it. So first thing I can see is it's got some flat tires, so we're gonna load the air compressor, pull over there and see what else that thing needs. Okay, I think we're gonna need some 90 weight for the rear end, some hydraulic for the power steering, and then we'll go from there. Maybe that'll get it going. Got our 90 weight chilling up right here. Very slowly. I don't know if we got enough in there to do any good yet or not. Not yet. And we need to get some hydraulic for the power steering. All right, looks like the radiator's dry too on the old grader. Since Jake got my water pump fixed up on my backhoe, I shouldn't be needing all this antifreeze every day, so we can gather up some of what's left here and use it on that grader. I don't know how much we got left here, but got jugs and buckets. I don't know if there's anything slower than cold 90 weight. That is taking forever to fill. I'll tell you what's not cold though. Remember these insulated jeans that I wear when it's cold out? This morning it was plenty cold and they were nice, but it's warming up, starting to be a pretty nice day. I may have to run to the house and get in some regular pants because these things are starting to warm up on me and that ain't good. Okay, I think I got enough buckets and jugs of oil and water and antifreeze and everything else. We'll go see if we can get started on this thing. So just a minute ago while I was waiting for those buckets to fill up with that slow flowing 90 weight, old Steve come out and he said, "What you doing?" I said, "Oh, I'm filling up some buckets with some oil." "What you doing with your camera and all that?" Because I have this camera apparatus with my cell phone hooked on it sitting there. I said, "Well, I'm going to make TV. I do such a good job. They're probably going to pay me. I'm going to be rich, don't you think?" He looked at me like I was the stupidest person on earth. He was too nice to say no. He goes, "Well, I don't know about that. I got to go make me an egg. I got to go eat something." Anyway, so that's somewhat embarrassing. He thought I was crazy, but yeah, probably am crazy. Let's get going on this thing, make it run. Will it start? Will it run? Check on getting that plug out of here. See if we can get some oil in that rear end. And there we go. As far as I can tell, that's where it'll go right in there. fits all wrench right there. Oh, what do we got there? Bone dry. Pretty much. I think I just got a chunk of that dried grease back in the back of my throat. Oh. Yeah, don't do that. All right, find some oil. Set that right there. Remind me that's where it's at when I forget. Got this goofy apparatus, garden hose with some other outfit on there. I didn't even make that. I just found it laying around. But that might work. Stick that garden hose down in that thing, and then I can pour oil up here instead of having to climb underneath. We'll see if that works. All right, I can kind of see my target right down through that crack. I can get that hose. There we go. Why won't that work, huh? Yeah, that might work. Pour it right down there. Sheep. Give it a shot. Now, as slow as that oil was to fill this bucket, I guess it's going to go out just as slow. So this is probably going to take a minute. Every once in a while you get lucky, have a good idea. It's going slow, but it's going. Okay, it took that whole bucket and it's still way down, so we got our work cut out for us. Got to go back, fill her up again, and keep after it till we get that thing full. Can't be wrecking that. Had to change the old brown hat. My pretty orange one was getting all greasy under there. Okay, I've got that 90 weight filling up for a refill over there. It's like right here is the spot for some hydraulic fluid for the power steering. So we'll get a funnel and top that off. Lots of leaks, lots of leaks. After all of this, we're gonna have to pull or push this thing to get it started. It's got that old pony motor on there. From what I've seen, none of this old equipment has a pony motor that works. I'm sure somebody has one that does, but I haven't seen one that works. Yeah, she must have been empty. It's taking a bunch. See if I can peek down in there and see how close we're getting. Oh, heck yeah. Stopped right at the right time. It's right there where it needs to be. Very good, very good. Might let that jug right in here with me so I have it when I need it. Cap. Oh yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Bone dry. She's a thirsty old booger, that's for sure. Now for a little air. Hopefully our 90 weight's not overflowing over there at the barn. Notice I'm kind of staying out of the picture. Recently, everybody's warnings have got me about scared to death of these old split rim wheels. So I'm gonna stay out of the road. If that thing goes, you can watch it, and I won't be in the way. When I was 12 years old, my dad got a government contract for a bunch of road grading on the Arizona Strip. He spent $5,000 and bought an old Caterpillar 14D. And when I saw his equipment, they told him normally, you know, nowadays people have a little more modern equipment to do that kind of a contract. But me and my dad went out there and we kept that old thing going, did that job. Still have it sitting around, probably gonna get it fired up again, but it's a little bigger than this one. This one's all painted over. I can't really tell any numbers on it to tell what size it is. Okay, here's some numbers for somebody to do some homework. Motor grader 9K9356. That's all been painted over. It's hard to really tell what's what there. So just a couple of days ago, I found a stack of papers, and it was life history written by my grandpa, Rudolph Lee Pfister, Grandpa Rudy. And I was reading the part where he was talking about being in the war. He was building a road from India to China, the Burma Road. And he wrote in those, the history that he had there, that he had taken some pictures of a train with like 40 Caterpillar 12 graders and a whole bunch of Caterpillar 7 dozers. So I don't know if this is a 12. The old dozer over here sitting in our feedlot, I'm pretty sure it's a 7, probably from that time period. So wouldn't that be cool if that train he took a picture of had this brand new grader and that brand new dozer on there? I doubt if it's the same ones, but that would be cool. While we're talking about it, and while I'm waiting for that slow going gear oil to fill up, let's go look at this old cat dozer. Maybe it's the one my grandpa built the road to China with. So the blade's up off the ground. Supposedly we could possibly push this thing and get it to go as well. I guess those little pony motors give up long before the Caterpillar does. Yeah, I believe we're gonna have to try to get this thing going. It might be a fun time. Yeah. Maybe Grandpa rode this thing from India to China. All right, let's go check on our oil, see if we can get that grater going sometime today. Dadgummit. Golly. Sheesh. Look at that. Gee whiz. What a dang mess. Wasted all of that. Look at that. Golly. That's frustrating. That thing wasn't even half full when I came over here a little while ago. I don't know if that sun finally hit it and warmed it up or what, but okay, it's gonna be all right. Sorry for losing my temper and getting frustrated. I thought no way that was even gonna be full, but I'm pretty sure that sun hit that barrel and warmed her up. I know these insulated pants I've got have warmed up. Get this oil in, get to the house and change those. Try to find some help to push or pull or do something to try to get this grater going. So that turned out to be kind of a mess. Got all messy, wasted some oil, forgot to put my dirty hat back on, got under there with my clean hat. But we got that rear end topped off, got it all the way full. That's good. Wasted a pretty good amount of oil. Hopefully Putin and Biden will get it all worked out and get me a little bit more of it. It's kind of expensive right now, you know. I think this grater has everything in it. We're gonna find something to push it or pull it and try to get it going. There's about 5 million grease zerks on this thing. We better go track down at least as many as we can and get some grease in the old thing. Fuel fills under the seat. Got her all filled up on that. They're not giving that stuff away lately, you know that. Buy clean fuel, keep it clean. All right, what else are we forgetting? Better donate a can of ether to it while we're at it. I'm sure it's gonna want some of that. I'm about ready to find some help and pull that grater and see if we can get it started, but I might want to eat some lunch first. These boys said they got something to show us here. Holy cow, what do you got there? You caught a big mean heifer named Pointy Horns?
Yeah.
Oh man, you got it all loaded by yourself?
Yeah. But now I hurt my knee.
You hurt your knee doing it? Let me see that. Oh man, did that big old mean heifer do that to you?
Yeah. But the first time he hurt my leg real bad. So I moved down and put my leg.
So how did you get him loaded? Oh, a rock hurt your knee?
Yeah.
That big old mean cow didn't do it?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Maybe with this rock.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find anything for lunch. Is there anything for lunch?
Yeah.
What is it?
This is something like rabbit.
Oh, rabbit for lunch? Oh, hope not. So, just in the nick of time when I needed help, Kevin from S&K Workshop, check out his channel on YouTube, he showed up. And also, Steve Medlin, the cowboy that built this whole ranch. He knows this grader. He's been messing with it for 49 years, so he's going to help us get her going.
You're filming me. You can't film me. Well, why it is the way it is. Yeah. We just want to do a hard on it. Insert for that bitch. We don't got that. Don't worry about it. We'll just go. We won't jerk on it. We don't jerk on it. We shouldn't be in trouble. Shouldn't be. I don't guarantee anything. This first time I've ever used it. Bitch, come here.
With.
Hey, who's driving what?
Okay, hold it still, okay?
Come on.
Comes off, it's coming back.
Mama, but I have to video the guy. I have to go fire. You can't hold it.
Hold it still, ready? You're going. Look, Kevin's gonna go. Ready? Ooh.
That's too heavy. Well, that is too heavy. Yeah.
Got Steve Medlin, 78 years old, riding up on the side of there spraying ether. He was a pretty good sport.
What's the wrong with that? What is the wrong with those people?
It's not Steve's first rodeo. He's done this before.
Oh.
Head right out, get on 375, take off. Way the heck across the valley, there's a sign for Tonopah and what? Tonopah and Warm Springs. Okay, big green sign that says Tonopah, however far.
So you're saying an old man can see it?
Yeah, it's one of the big ones.
Right.
Your turn is quarter mile before it.
Before. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And it's the little road with the old asphalt on it. Now once you're on it, then you know where you're going. Okay. So that's what you're watching for. Watch ahead for the big green sign for Tonopah. If you get to the sign, you missed your turn. It's a quarter mile before. Those are mostly full of fuel. I used it for a couple. I had it full and then I used it for a couple hours yesterday, but it's got enough fuel to run around fine. Walk it up in there and get to work on your pad. Lots of pushing to do there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting that side hill off and shoving it in.
Okay.
That's the only way we're gonna get it there. But it won't take. I don't think it'll take that long once I get going.
Okay. I'm gonna work on getting this thing loaded and then I'm gonna try to get over there. If you don't see me, it means things went bad here.
What are the chances?
I think it's gonna go good.
Working on a wing and a prayer, right?
Who's
praying? She's praying.
That works better.
No influence on our part. Okay, so I'll go get that done, and I'm here till it's done. So,
like,
I'm committed till when it's done. Tomorrow I gotta stay and I'll get it done. Start now.
Yeah, that's the question.
When I watch a movie, and that's
You're
Okay, that was a little bit chaotic all at once. Kevin from S&K Workshop got out here. He's going to help us with the pad up there for the new well. And we took advantage of him being here with his yankum rope. We gave that old grader a pull. Steve showed up just in time to spray some ether for us and give us some wisdom. He's been playing with that grader for 49 years, he said. So we got it cranked up. Took a little bit of doing, but we got the peak cranked up, building some air. We're going to hook up the famous too small 1940s Marine Corps trailer, and we're going to load that grader on it and haul it over there. Trailer should be plenty stout for that grader. So before we can load it though, we need to get the skid steer, dig out part of our dock so we can drive that on. So that's what we got to do now. Get the skid steer, put the bucket on it, dig out the dock, load back to, yeah, that's what I got to do.
I know.
All of it.
I know.
So let's go get the skid steer. Well, that was quite a process. I don't know how much of it even got filmed. It was a little bit chaotic there for a minute, but look at that. The old grader is on the old trailer, hooked on behind the old truck. There's smoke coming out of both of them, so that means something's happening. Kevin from S&K Workshop showed up just in time. He's headed over there, gonna get to work on that well pad. I'm gonna see if I can get there and smooth up the road. Make sure you look in the description below and hit the link for Mr. Kevin's YouTube channel. He's building it up. He does all kinds of neat things. Jack of all trades, master of none. Let's get rolling. We got a road to grade. We're here at the Tempe Ute Water Hall. This unloading looks like it might be a sketchy deal. Let's go see what it's going to be. I need to back up and get that a little bit more in the bank. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if I like it all that much.
So here's the point where you can criticize me if you want, or you can take a lesson into your own life here, because every one of us has that point when we know we shouldn't be doing what we're doing, but sometimes we be a little stubborn or stupid or whatever you want to call it, and push on through it. Next time you get that choice, do what I'm going to try to do next time I get that choice. If you know it's a bad idea, you know you shouldn't be doing it, just don't do it. If I could go back to this point in my life right now, I would do things differently, but here's how it went in real life. have nothing to say for myself at this point. Probably just gonna make more bad choices and make a bad thing worse for a little while here. No, of course that didn't work, and at this point the YouTube camera got forgot about. Major frustration and depression set in, and we had to go into rescue mode, go and get the boom truck, try to unload this thing. What a disaster.
Hey, where's the other big boys? Are they here? Riley, Rio.
Riley's not, Rio is.
Okay, get your work clothes on quickly or whatever. We got problems and we're gonna run out of daylight before we get them solved.
What is it?
The grader's messed up, hanging off the side of the trailer over at Tempaiute. So, is Riley here?
No, you want Mom.
Okay, let's go.
So when the day goes bad, around here apparently it really goes bad. So we're having a little bit of fun here. We're gonna do a little grader picker-uppering because we got a little crooked. Okay, we were successful. Got the grader off with the boom truck. Peterbilt's free again. Everybody's going home because the grader's now broke. It's having some issues in the drives. One of the drives is locking up, wanting to tip it over. And then of course, where's the boom truck? He's parked out there because he's a got a pull to get started kind of guy. But we got her done. If all else fails, we did get her done.
So in the process of my stupid ordeal there, I ended up tearing up something in this grader. This front left drive tire is locking up, so we got to get in there and try and figure out what the problem is.
Every time I ruin things, Jake comes and saves the day. Need a Superman logo for your mechanic business.
Right.
So we're gonna look inside of here and hope to be able to see what the problem is. Right now, I don't know.
Cross your fingers.
So I have extra chain and master links over at the house. So I think if that's what it is, we can come up with something.
Let's go. Yeah, no chain.
Huh? No chain.
The chain's all the way down the bottom. But it's either come off or broken.
Okay. So does that mean the back one is still on and driving? So we'll just have to figure out this front one and get it put together?
That's what I would guess. We could open this other plate and see.
Let's do that just so we know. Well, I can kind of see.
Oh, yeah, the chain's broken. It's bound up over there on the front side. It's all like there's a big ball of chain right here.
Okay.
So that's what's stopping this from not moving. So we've got to get this to roll forward.
All right. I got a Yankum rope. We'll get on and I'll see if I can pull it just enough to get that to roll loose. Oh, we just pulled it forward a tiny bit to try to get that chain unbound where we can pull it up out.
Just gotta go a little bit more.
A little more?
Yeah, it's loose, but gotta go just a little bit more.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Good.
Now's when it's great to have a junkyard full of old skeletons like this. Here's an old grater the same size. Part of it's already been taken apart. And look what we found. 2 chains that look like they should fit the grater we're working on. So maybe we can make this work out.
You can hear it, huh? Yeah. Okay, things are turning our way. Jake's got the bulldozer straightened out. Kevin's up there pushing dirt. And we have some salvaged chains out of the junkyard. We're gonna see if we can do anything about getting one put in this grader.
Pull the chain. Just gotta rotate this tire.
Really? Can you roll it? Yeah, that chain's hung up on there. Ready? Oh yeah. So I've counted 47 links on each of those. I think they're going to be, I think both of them are a good full chain that we can put together and put on there. Lots of tore up bits and pieces of that one. It's like an anaconda coming out of there, all slimy.
Lots of metal bits. No way.
All right, this was my idea. Jake's not sure if it's going to work, so he's not going to buy in right away. But we've got a piece of baling wire right onto a long piece of hay string. We're going to feed it down in that hole, out this other hole. Then we're going to tie the chain to it and try to pull it through. Here we go. Come on, stupid thing.
You gotta go like this.
Do this.
Oh, look, see when you get out the other side and we tie it to the chain, you can act like you got a fish.
Let's see if it works before we do any showboating here.
Coming across to you. It's probably gonna be deep, close to the wall.
Got it.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
She's yours.
Cut the wire off.
Hey, don't.
Save it for in the next.
Do we wanna? Oh, we just gotta get it through there so we can hook it to the bottom of the sprocket. Right? I think is what they call it.
Boys and girls. Okay, we're going over that bolt. Okay, good news. All the strings and wires worked to get that fed through. We're about ready to the point of putting in a master link and hooking it together. We're gonna clean it up real good. Try to get it in there. It's done and it's fixed. Working real good. Jake got the new chain put on. Closing it up right there.
That's not bad news again.
Kevin bulldozed the whole mountain.
We're almost there. It's almost done. It really is almost done. Well, it looks pretty good, but it looks like we're really close to being finished here. I mean, seriously. We're in pretty good shape. Just got to get a little more right there, I think.
We're going to be ready for a well and pipe.
Pretty soon.
We're laying pipe. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, in the snow. Freaking snow, man.
We need to get that pipe laid before we're laying it in 112-degree heat. All right, it's been a good day. Kevin from S&K Workshop got a big chunk of that pad flattened out. And Jake, the Tongan that took the wrong turn. And me, I don't know what I am. I'm a pain for everybody. but we got the grader back going. We've got it right up here at the beginning of our new road. We're done for today, but we're gonna come back and smooth that road up, finish up that pad, make a well, and water some cows. That's what we do.
It's gonna work.
We got some hats in. If anybody wants one of these, leave a comment and let us know. Thanks for watching Anchor Brand Ranch.